rain on them.
It's raining game in Northern California. That's what they tell me. It's raining game in Northern California. They tell me it's raining game in Northern California. They tell me it's raining game in Northern California. See you when I
It's probably a little hard to see me right now, but we made it out on the charter boat. We're on the new Huck Fin out of Emeryville in Emeryville, California. It's the weekday too, so if you want to go out on a charter boat, a weekday is a good day to go where it's not going to be crowded shoulder to shoulder, you know, fighting lines, tangled and everything. But anyway, the plan today is to get some striper and halibut. And I want to keep a halibut. I'm probably going to release everything else because I'm going to be visiting TJ and Jan in Alaska soon. They're guides up there. So I know when I'm up there, I'm going to try one of them Alaskan halibut that everyone has rave reviews about. So today is a good opportunity to try a halibut from San Francisco, especially the bay. Now, normally I don't eat fish from the bay, but I figure one time is not going to hurt. It's just a good opportunity to test the flavor and see how it'll compare. Usually when you go out on a charter boat, you got to go all the way in the back of the boat to get the live bait from the live bait well, but these guys got these bubblers and these buckets all alongside where you fish, so they'll dump live bait in there for you. You don't have to go back there and get your bait every time. So that's pretty convenient, and I heard they work hard, so let's keep them fish fresh and try them today. Try a halibut, see how it tastes. Gonna grill it up when we get back to shore. Alright, so we got a three-way swivel attached to a 2-aught mosquito hook here, and we got live anchovies we're going to rig up. And up through the nose, you don't want to go between the eyes, up through the nostril if you can get it there. Boom, just like that. Yeah, we're only like in 5 feet of water right here. First catch of the day. So it was pretty slow this day. We caught a lot of small halibut, a lot of small striper, and Andy, the owner of Fish Emeryville, told me that this was probably the slowest day of the year so far. We ended up catching about 6 keeper halibut. There goes Daniel's first halibut right there. About 20 keeper striper. I guess some days the stripers are biting and other days the halibut are biting, but we all had a good time anyway. So when we're moving spots like this, how you put your pole on the boat is like this. You just put it in the rod holder, you put your weight over the edge, and you got your bait dangling down like that. So when you get to your next destination, you just take the rod out of the rod holder, ready to drop your bait again. Look, the dogs are on alert. If there's any pole that bites, they're gonna bark and run to it. No joke. So this company, Pissy Fun, I guess that's how you pronounce it, sent me this reel. It's a Stone ST40. It's basically like a equivalent to a Penn Battle 4000. I really like this one. It's got a 23-pound drag on it. I really wanted to test it out and put the drag to the test. Maybe get a 20-pound halibut or something, but that's still yet to be determined. Now it's only about 1:30 right now, and the bite's starting to pick up. A lot of stripers being caught, a lot of keeper stripers. Not too many halibut. There's a few, some short ones. Total, I think we've got about 6 keeper halibut on this boat so far. Probably about 10 keeper striper, and we're going to fillet these halibut on the boat. So when we get back to shore, we'll cook them up. So Dave filleted the halibut that we caught on the charter boat, but we couldn't take the skin off on the charter boat because if you get back, there's no way to tell if it's a Pacific halibut or California halibut. So he's about to do that right now. And after he does that, we've got it all clean, ready to cook it. So just gonna light up some charcoal and see how this halibut tastes. So before coming out to the dock today, I stopped at the 99-cent store and I got 2 trays, 2 of them for 99 cents. And I've got this left over from this last catch and cook video I did out on the rocks. So I can put this on top of the trays. I've got a bag of ready to light charcoal. Don't need any lighter fluid or anything. So I can just drop that in here. Put the tray on, put the little grill on top, cover it up, poke some ventilation holes in the side, light it up. So this is way cheaper than buying the disposable grill as one kit. It's a lot cheaper if you piece it together by yourself. So shiny side of foil to the food. Remember that this time. So just some salt, pepper, butter, wrapped in foil, and a homemade grill. Can't get much easier than that. All right, I think charcoal is ready to have this be placed on top of it. So Dave was telling me that when you cook halibut, it's really easy to overcook it. So just when you think it's done, that's when you want to take it off your grill or the stove or whatever. So if you have a piece where the front side is thicker, like you have the front side is thicker than the tail normally, he was saying to cook it properly and evenly, keep the tail, keep the thin part off the flame. So that's what I'm doing right here. I've got the tail off the flame a little bit and the thick part right in the middle of the coals. All right, food has just finished cooking. About to do the reveal of it. It smells amazing. Wow. That looks amazing.
It looks really good.
A little bit brown too.
Yeah.
The flakes are starting to fall apart. All right, Daniel is about to taste this fish for the first time. He hasn't eaten for like 13 hours. He's starving.
Oh, I'm starving. Oh my God.
So halibut, what's it taste like? Rockfish or like perch or like bass?
Oh man, I would say kind of like rockfish. Just the flakiness of the meat is similar to rockfish. I don't know if it's the way it's cooked right now, but oh my God, that is the best tasting fish I've ever had. I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Halibut from the bay, best tasting fish Daniel's ever had.
I don't know if it's the way it's cooked, or maybe because I haven't eaten in 13 hours.
The flavor is definitely distinct. It's like its own thing. It's not like a rockfish or it's not like a perch. A lot better than sand crab.
Better than the monkey face eel we had.
I don't know. I like the monkey face eel better. Well, now I can say I've tried halibut from the bay. Next thing though is to try halibut from Alaska when we go visit TJ and Jan up there. Yeah, people say that halibut is the best thing ever compared to salmon, trout, or anything. They say halibut, halibut, halibut. Next up, maybe shark and sturgeon, possibly.
It's raining game in Northern California. I wanna be right there with you. It's raining game in Northern California. There's nothing else I'd rather do. It's raining game in Northern California. That's what they tell me. It's raining game in Northern California.